It's not too bad, but there is corrosion on all the inside corners. It's not leaking, but that's not so great. There's any number of ways to remedy that, but I kind of want to get it out of here anyway. Okay, it's February 4th, 2024. I had to give up about a week ago because my SD card got full. Can't find the extra one. And I didn't have all the tools I needed to finish the job I did. I've been here for about an hour and a half already because I had to charge the GoPro, which I thought was fully charged. I don't know, GoPros. As it is, I had to pull the battery this morning just to get it to power up after I charged it. Why, I don't know. It is a stock battery. But anyway, enough complaining about GoPros. Yeah, I got a little bit done, and we're going to finish the job we started last week and a couple of other things. So, as you can see, I finished getting the toilet bucket box thing out without using too much violence, and I'm happy to report after poking around here that I don't see any more soft wood. This is still, however, looking pretty horrific. Yeah, it definitely goes up behind there. Anyway, I'm going to take a rough measurement today. One of my tasks is to take a rough measurement to see about maybe making a laminated sister that will go in here all the way down about to where that plug is, rather than try to replace the whole thing. The big 500-pound gorilla is this stringer, longer on Carlin, whatever the heck they're called. This runs almost the length of the boat, and I have a feeling that this is bolted through. Anyway, not today, but soon I'm going to try to take these nuts off and tap these out. I'm going to have to locate exactly where they are. If they do go all the way through, I don't know. If they do, they were countersunk and plugged. Maybe I can take a measurement from this thing on the outside, because that's visible where that was plugged up. Measure from the center or something like that, so I can find the right spot, because I'm going to have to remove quite a bit of paint to expose these. The paint on that side is pretty good above the waterline. I'm also going to try, if I can, without trashing it, to get some of this tongue and groove pine off here to reveal the plywood bulkhead behind it. The main reason is because I suspect this is not structural. This one is definitely structural. This one, not so much. And I'm thinking about removing a lot of it so that I can get this bad boy out of here. This stainless steel water tank. It holds 50 gallons. It's not too bad, but there is corrosion on all the inside corners. It's not leaking, but that's not so great. There's any number of ways to remedy that, but I kind of want to get it out of here anyway, because at 8 pounds to the gallon, you're talking about 400 pounds of water. Very far forward, very high above the keel. I'd much rather make or install new tanks under the settees and make that work. That would give me a lot more space for storage in here, and also for my ground tackle. Like right now, there's a little platform just out of view below. I'm pretty sure that the chain could be made to go under this tank, but there's not really a lot of room. I can't really show you on camera. There's not a lot of room under this tank. The boat had about 50 feet of 5/16 on it. I'm eventually going to want more, so it behooves me to think about changing things now to have the chain come down about there somehow, a number of ways to do that too. Anyway, about the bulkhead, to get this tank out, it is 17 inches tall. This opening is 12 inches. So, yeah, and 17 is the smallest dimension, as you can pretty much see. So in order to get it out, I have to open this bulkhead up more, maybe. What's interesting is that you can see behind the tongue and groove, there's plywood with a big cutout, but actually, looking at this again, this isn't tall enough. Yeah, I may have to remove this bulkhead, which isn't really a bulkhead. The deck has plenty of support here. There's like a tripled up beam that supports, right here is where the aft edge of the lower foredeck is. So I think I can remove this without compromising anything. I've seen images of original John Hanna drawings, and I've actually gotten a look at some pictures of drawings made by the guy who built this boat, Russ, between 1974 and 1978. He saw the channel and reached out to me, and he sent me some photos of his original drawing. And like the original Hanna design, it shows a bulkhead here, but nothing here. I don't know if he put this in or if this was done later or what. If you're watching this, Russ, let me know. The last thing I want to do today is remove this hatch so I can take it home and refurbish it. That shouldn't be too big a deal. Yeah, I got to take this quarter round off. Really, all this trim because it's hiding a bunch of screws that hold the tongue and groove on. Fingers crossed that the tongue and groove pine is not, oh, I see, mortise that, is not glued to the plywood. I don't think it is, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. And this is going to be tricky. I'm probably going to split it because it's nailed this way and that way. I can't really get in there to pry the nails out. So, one of my favorite tools ever. So handy for this. Love that. Try doing that with something else. Okay. Next step is to try to get some of these screws out. I kind of learned my lesson using a power tool to back these out. I had the wrong head also for the screw gun, but yeah, they just need to be coaxed more gently. So let's try that. Oh, this is convenient. I can lean back here. Let's see. Okay. Oh, yeah, I don't think it's glued. Yeah, baby. Oh, something went right today. Actually, most everything's gone right today. There better not be a screw behind there. Oh, no, it looks like they just shoved it down in there. I hope so. That's what I would do, just trap it against that rib. Yeah, another reason I want to get rid of this is, at least temporarily, but probably permanently, is to get a better look at what's going on or in the environment, the general vicinity of this rotten frame. Look at that. I don't know. What? All right. Oh, I really got to label these guys. Yeah, I should do that. Yeah, I think rather than use the tape, this time I'll just label the backs of these. Easy. I might, even if I do delete this bulkhead, I might use these elsewhere. Yeah, I don't think I'll have this wide open. There's going to be, well, it's kind of hard to explain, and I haven't made up my mind yet, but I'm not going to throw this away. What are you doing? What is your problem? Oh, there's one up there. Herp, herp. I thought I got you already. Oh, easy. You had to split, didn't you? Oh, because you were... What are you doing? Oh, it's a tight fit. They really hammered that in there. I should probably loosen this one up. Gotta bag the screws. Label your bags, bag your screws. Very important. All fasteners, all hardware. By location, I've already got quite the collection of stuff, and if I didn't have it labeled, I'd be doomed. Because a lot of it's going to go back right where it was. What? There's got to be a screw. Nope, it's a knot. All right. Maybe it is screwed. How would they have done that? Oh, no. No. They couldn't have. Did they? Is there actually a screw behind this rib? Did they screw it to this and then put this in somehow? Doesn't seem possible. There's no way it was done before this was put in. This boat was framed out and then planked, and then this kind of stuff went in. Gotta investigate further. Yeah, the problem, I couldn't lift it up because this was hitting under there, so it's all good. I'm just trying to get that screw out. What number am I at? 4. Screwdriver. Yeah. Back with something. Yeah, a lot of this pine is, I don't feel bad that I just blew that out. A lot of this is already got a million old holes from other stuff, toilet paper holder and junk like that. It's not real great. Actually, I wonder if this is even... Ah, it's cedar. Okay. It's cedar. Interesting. Yeah, that explains. I thought the grain was kind of weird for pine. I haven't seen sanded cedar in a long time. All right, so this is definitely worth keeping. This one, except for the one I just broke. What's going on with you? Oh, this thing. Well, I don't have to get it all off today. So I'm gonna have a looky-loo. This is clearly not structural. I think we can all agree on that. Yeah, it looks like this is screwed or nailed behind this. And I was about to unscrew it because there's exposed screws, except right here, there is a plug. I really don't want to blow this up. Whatever I do, I'm probably going to keep this because the beam is right here. I can't really go any higher, although it'd be nice to have a little more headroom in there. But look at this. I'm pretty sure this is not structural. I'm not sure how it's fastened on the other side. We're going to find out. But yeah, I'm going to just try to get this out without doing any real harm. Please, please, please. Yeah, it's pulling it off a little bit. Well, it can't be helped. Is that plugged because there's no fastener there? Oh, there's no fastener there. I can't unscrew it. That's weird. They must have made a mistake or something. Weird. Really, really weird. Didn't go into the bilge. Amazing. That's a nice piece of, that's not cedar, mahogany, maybe? Don't know. And there's our... All right, it's time to think about trying to get these nuts off and pushing this handle off. It is through bolted. You can see the beautiful plugs there. They've been contoured and everything. I'm hoping I can do this without blowing that up. Let's see. Okay, I got the nuts off. Back on because I gotta hit it pretty hard and I don't want to damage the thread on the bolts, but I don't know, I don't think it's glued. Oh, I don't, I might be able to just kind of take it off. I have a feeling though there's a screw buried under it. Oh, either that or this was holding it on. The through bolt was holding it on. I'm getting there. I kind of forgot that these bolts are almost certainly bronze, and I think I've already trashed them. That's okay. This will go back somewhere at some point, but I can always open this up, put new fasteners in, yada yada. It's just part of the price I pay for being stupid. Do you like that? Don't really like that. Oh, there it is. Okay, gotta rock you out. Rock me, baby. I see. Yep. Ow. Luckily, I have a piece of scrap wood here. Protect this. Will it happen without splitting the rail, the grab bar, the grab handle? There sure are plenty of these in this head. There was one on the cabinet for the bucket. 1, 2, 3, 4, totally ADA compliant head. Yep. Come on. There you go. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I may have bent this one a little bit. Yeah. I just noticed something funny. I could have sorted this out without removing any of the cedar. See this carriage bolt head? Guess what that does? If you go on the other side of this bulkhead, I don't know if you can, yeah, okay, I got a shot there. You can see it. That's what's holding this bulkhead in place. There's probably one down low too. Yep, there's two there. Okay. So, this is good news. There's a seam here. This thing is made out of two pieces, which explains how they managed to get it in here. It seems to support only the tank. There's a cleat. Well, there's no cleat down here. There's one in the middle. I think that's all it's doing, really. And what I'm going to try to do right now, or at least before I go, is I'm going to try to remove one side of it, which should allow the tank to still have some support. This is just a massive wood screw. Wow. Now it might be attached to that trim down there. Yeah, it looks like it is. It's at least trapped. I gotta try to get that off without trashing it. Yeah, we can see some plugs here. So it's screwed on, and this is probably trapped behind it, so I gotta try to blow those out gently and get the screws out. Well, the fasteners on this are deeply embedded and locked in with whatever the finish is. They're probably going to break if I continue. And I see there's also another screw right there that I don't even know what's going on with that. I can't get a grip on it. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut from this corner to that hole where the hose is. If I change my mind about all this, I can put it back together and put a scab on the other side, and no one will ever know. Battery operated light is starting to get dim. What do we got here? Ratchet on this nut back here, but I only have room to swing it about 50,000th of a turn at a time, and the bolt extends beyond the nut about 1.5 inches for some reason. So this could take 4 or 5 years. Finally got it out. Let us see what we can see here. Sorry about the light. I had to do something different. Okay. Is there another one? No. Feels like there's a fastener. Oh, I see the problem. Ding. Yeah, I need to cut on the other side of the hose too. That's all that's holding it now. Oh, whoops, we clipped that. We caught a little piece of this stuff. That's all right. Come on out of there. Ta-da! All right. Uh-huh. Yeah, a bit of a hack job. Mea culpa. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is just a kind of a spacer behind the tank. Another reason I'm doing this, even if I actually decide to keep this, I want to get it out so I can deal with all this peeling paint and stuff. Once you get past that station there, it's probably a lot drier. Bilge is pretty dirty here. Hey, and there's a nut down there. Wonder how that got down there. Let's see if I can get it. Boat yoga! I call this downward bilge retrieving nut posture. Breathe. Come on. So much crud. I'm grabbing more crud than nut. Got it. Psst, and exhale. Very good. Just relax your body. I can't really get the camera in here. It's an interesting world. There is a lot of framing in here, yeah. That is in fact structural. I think if I'm gonna do some kind of anchor chain fall thing to get it way back here, can't really tell till we get the tank out. But I'm not doing that today. This is an exploratory. When I come back, I think this weekend I'm gonna be here, or after this weekend or something. I got 2 days work in a row in New Jersey. But look at that. Yeah, I'm trying to picture this now without the tank. Interesting. I'll tell you what this could never be is a V-berth. Maybe if I take that gray bulkhead out, because that is also not structural as far as I know. This could be a V-berth, but I'm really not interested in doing that. I don't want to sleep in a V-berth. I don't have any kids. Yeah, this isn't going to be... Oh man, I really broke that, didn't I? Dumbass. This isn't going to be that kind of boat. Yeah, good news is I only blew it out on the back side. On the back faces of these two, so they'll be fine. And it looks like things are not too bad here. It's damp, but I should probably vac this before I leave today. At least just this really bad loosey-goosey stuff with the rotten wood. Like this is not really soft. That is. Maybe there are pins in the back. Yeah, I think there are. I love it. I've gone through 80% of this battery in an hour and a half. I had to pull the battery out and put it back in 3 times before I could start it after putting the new SD card in. And it just decided it was in photo mode, even though it wasn't. Then it locked the screen by itself. Yeah. I hate you, GoPro. I hate you. Anyway, it looks like this was set up. There's another set of hinges on the front, but without a pin. I guess it was set up so you could have it either way. I've seen an old picture of this with the hatch open. from the forward end, you know, with this side open. I think it was a different hatch. Didn't have the cradle for the staysail boom. Anyway, for now, I'm going to keep it hinged here, but I want to take the hatch off. I'm so happy these are loose hinges. Thank goodness. Yeah, I want to take it off so I can take it home and get all of the varnish off the outside of it and replace the glass and put in some kind of brace on the inside to support the glass so it doesn't swoop. It's not as heavy as I thought it would be. It's heavy though. Put these back here just so we know where they are for now. And yeah, and then I'm temporarily gonna put the tarp back on here like it was. Oh yeah, a little heavy. She's got some heft.